Are we actually so back? Well, let's look at the charts today, see what the charts are telling us. We got some interesting charts, some interesting news to share, some altcoin updates, and much more. So stick around for all the good times. First and foremost, I know the question on everybody's mind is this actually happening? Is this real, or is this just some kind of fugazi before we go to zero? Well, very interesting. We did have a very solid move, of course, in reaction to the Fed's announcements here. And of course, the rally in the lead up to those announcements. We did get rejected here on the daily at the 200-day simple moving average. Now, I like the exponential moving averages more because they will react to recent price action. You can see the 200-day EMA down here, 50-day EMA, 100-day EMA. Bitcoin is slashed through all of those. Daily candle closes now above. Currently struggling to put in that daily candle close above the Bitcoin bull market support band, which is this right here. As you can see, this kind of shaded in box area here. So the daily candle close came in just above that yesterday, but let's see if we can keep that momentum going. Again, a rejection at the 200-day EMA. I mean, for perspective here, we just went from 57K up to basically almost 64K in 3 days. Bitcoin having a bit of a breather here. It's fine. It's fine, man. It's all good. We have all this bullish momentum potential for Q4. Rate cuts are here. Markets are loving it. Stock markets just hit new all-time highs. All the data coming in this week for labor markets, not looking all that bad. US still not in some Great Depression situation. We have the elections coming. Trump likely to take it. Currently, of course, things can always change, but if Trump does take it, you got a Bitcoiner in the office, man. Come on, guys. Exciting things happening out there. Big move for Bitcoin this week. Of course, now we need to see the follow through. And like I've said, probably 100 times before, and I'm going to keep repeating it because it's so gosh darn important. Until we break 72K, the price of Bitcoin is just at a giant gosh darn range. It's a painful range, it's a wild range, it's a super big range, but it's a range nevertheless. When we break 72K, that's when things get spicy. That's when number go up technology gets activated. That's when the price starts moving like crazy. And altcoins will fall up very dramatically in that scenario. And Bitcoin goes from 72K to 100K in 6 to 8 weeks, for example, which is a 40% move or whatever for Bitcoin. Your altcoins are going to see multiple X's during that time. So strap in, get ready. Titan in crypto here. It's a nice bullish chart, bullish pennant breakout forming up. This is on the monthly here. Massive bull pennant breaking out to the upside in monthly time frame. Target 158K, which of course, that lines up with our key levels here. 100K, 1.618 Fibonacci level, 2.618 Fibonacci level at 150, and the 3.618 Fib level, a little over 200K. So as the key levels to watch out for this bull market cycle as things start to heat up. Mr. Crypto, when Bitcoin breaks this RSI downtrend, it is on, baby. That's a translation of what he said over here. Anyway, very interesting. Final cycle pump begins to stock money lizards. We're entering what could be the final pump of this Bitcoin cycle. The cycle topic is expected around September to October 2025. Now, that would, of course, be on a standard 4-year halving cycle, right? The 4-year cycle that we've talked about all the time and have made many videos on. If we get our relatively regular 4-year cycle, and that's when the market top's going to come in. However, if this cycle surprises us, if economic conditions get worse quicker than expected, then maybe the cycle top comes in March or April. So be watching those key levels again. Be ready to take profits consistently throughout the market run, and you will come out the other side okay. Okay? A lot of people are going to hold everything to try to catch the imaginary perfect top because you're going to be that one guy who sells the top. You're probably not, and then you're round trip your bags down to zero. Take money off the table consistently so you make sure you're winning no matter what happens in this cycle, okay? Bitcoin Magazine, Bitcoin historically underperforms in September, but it's now up over 8% so far this month. We still have 10 days to go in September, guys. A lot can happen, but bullish on Q4. Yes, bullish on Q4 as well. Grant here saying S&P 500 just hit its 39th all-time high this year. We don't normally see this many all-time highs, especially in September. This time a little bit different. Hey guys, if you are a trader, go and check out Bybit. Best place to be trading crypto coins, especially a wide variety of exotic altcoins, great futures markets. You can use the link down below. You'll get a $500 free trade. That's for a USDT denominated trade in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Pepe. They offer their altcoins as well. Plus, you'll get free raffle tickets for their 100K prize giveaway they got going on here. That's funded trading accounts, F1 tickets, cool stuff like that. So go and check it out. Link down below in the description. No US or UK. Sorry. Okay, so continuing. Chris Berniski here. We still have a few big bosses to slay before new all-time highs, but the tides of the battle are no doubt turning. Yes, Chris. Yes. Look, the rise up to 72K, the rise up to 100K, that is going to be a battlefield riddled with many a body, right? It's not going to be easy. It never is easy, but this is markets. Markets are never easy. Even when we're on easy mode, there's still massive volatility, 10, 20% daily down candles for Bitcoin, altcoins going to zero, and all kinds of other madness happens. And that's why we love these markets. The volatility is what keeps us hooked on it, isn't it? Isn't it? Ah, yes. S&P 500 will finish the year at 5,200, warns Wells Fargo. Guys, Wells Fargo, somebody give these guys a hug. I know what you're doing, Wells Fargo. I know what you're doing. You don't want anybody to buy. You want to get all the stocks yourselves. Watch it rip up to 6,200 or something like that by the end of the year. Anyway, whatever. Always some bears out there. Just counter case, of course, there for you guys. Fajao here saying crypto market feels similar to December 2021. Everyone was in denial about the rate hike cycle beginning, but perfectly mirrored to easing. It's an interesting perspective. Right now, the mid curve is, well, the rates are being decreased. Everything's going to fall to pieces. Not the time to be in the market, blah, blah, blah. And it's an exact mirror image to 21. I fell for that, right? I was thinking, gosh, Bitcoin's going to go 100K. Everything's lining up. We only got to 69K. Anyway, in the opposite, now we could see this situation where actually now the rates are coming down. Everybody expects total chaos. Maybe the exact opposite is going to happen, right? Don't mid-curve it. Either be an ape or a wizard, man, but don't be in the mid-curve, all right? Bitcoin therapist sharing this one from Forbes, talking about BlackRock. BlackRock reveals is quietly preparing for a $35 trillion Federal Reserve dollar crisis with Bitcoin predicted to spark a sudden price boom. There's a reason why BlackRock's accumulating giant amounts of Bitcoin and why they largely do not sell. Warning for any Bing X users. I don't know what's going on exactly. It's still very early, but just if you can take your coins off that exchange, definitely run for that. And of course, a reminder, as always, that exchanges are not banks, guys. Only have assets on there that you're actively trading. When you're done actively trading, get them out, put them in your cold storage wallets. The majority of your coins never be on exchange. The majority of your coins should always be in a hard wallet like a ledger or something that you control the keys for. Potentially a hack over there. We still, again, very early. We don't know all the information, but that's a big exchange. Bing X is big. So if that is happening, yikes. Anyway, we'll see how it plays out. I hope none of you guys are affected by that, but crap. Another day, man. Another day in crypto. Yoda here sharing Ethereum is giving you a generational entry right now. Look at this. It's an interesting play out from last cycle, right? We had the big rundown. Charts looking very, very similar. Fractals looking very similar. We had this initial big run up, big pullback, the retest, right? Which essentially we got right here. The retest, this moved back down to around 2,000, 2,200 bucks. That was a major retest of the key areas of price resistance from the last 2 years for Ethereum. Okay, I still hold my Ethereum bags. I know it's been a rough ride. I know there's been a lot of pessimism, but those are the exact kind of bottom signals that you probably want to see for Ethereum before it rips higher and has a hated rally and leaves everybody in the frickin' dust. I hope anyway for my ETH bags. ETH, come on, Vitalik. Can the dev do something already? Let's go to 10K. Come on, let's go. 10K, guys. 10K Ethereum. It's coming. It's coming this cycle, okay? Dan Crypto Trades here says, I don't know about you guys, but I think most of you interpreted this pivotal event the wrong way. So Vitalik singing, and of course, price rallied after that. If everybody's on the timeline dunking on Vitalik for singing and saying, this is the end for Ethereum, it's going to do. Man, Vitalik's always been cringe. Shout out, Vitalik. We love you, man. He's always been doing cringe shit, man. He's doing silly dances and singing and stuff. You know what? That dude has got more balls than almost anybody out there criticizing. He puts himself on the line, has a great sense of humor, can take the piss on himself. Okay? Vitalik's better than any of the haters, man. But seriously, Vitalik, let's make that number go up, bro. Let's go. Sui Network. Sui Network has entered the top 3 lending protocols. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, let's see that on non-EVM chains, that is. But still, we're seeing the Sui Network starting to really get a lot of attention. A lot more people are paying attention to what they're doing. We're seeing a lot more money, a lot more interest going into that network. And I still do not have a position, but it's something I have been watching on, and maybe I'll miss a great entry on it. Say if that's the case. But definitely, this is something a lot of people are watching, and a lot of people keep talking about, and it could be one of those ones that has a nice round of performance this cycle. So something to keep an eye on. I am keeping an eye on it. Daily new users on Base going absolutely parabolic. This is not the cycle to fade Base. Amen to that, man. Base, I know there's no Base coin you can invest in, but by owning stuff like Aerodrome Finance or Brett, which I own, by the way, you can see full portfolio disclosures down below in the description, pin comment index. As always, you can also, of course, find a risk statement there because investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money, okay? Never forget it. But Base is going to go massive. Look at this daily new users, guys. Look at these statistics. They're absolutely mind-blowing. Coinbase is going to bring tens of millions of people to Base, and our Base coins are going to go to the moon. It's going to be glorious. Phantom just surpassed $100 million. TVL, my dark horse layer 1 blockchain play. And I know 100 million is very small by comparison to the big stuff. I know we're like, 50% away from hitting Cardano's TVL though. Anyway, Phantom's got a lot of work to do. The Sonic rebrand could be a really big move. The tech is going to be really solid. Now we need to see users show up. Now we need to see TVL show up. And that can happen in a very quick amount of time. Okay, it doesn't take long for this to play out, but it needs to happen. We need to see that catalyze now for Phantom. So again, could be a very good Q4 dark horse kind of play. And of course, if you're not signed up to the newsletter yet, get signed up to the newsletter. You'll love it. More than 140,000 people a week getting this bad boy to their inbox. Latest on meme coins, altcoins, all kinds of stuff. This is your crypto guide. Check it out. Loads of free resources over here. It's free to sign up. You can also check out our Discord community and stuff like that as well. So go check it out. Link down below in the description. Guys, great day in the markets. Loving to see it. Happy seeing you guys here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.